Once again, we welcome you back. I'm Scott Murray. This is 5 Talk Street. Hey, did you know that Hispanic Heritage Month is right around the corner here in North Texas? And here today with us is Hector Leon. He is with the Aviation Department of the City of Fort Worth and the chair of the Display Committee for the Hispanic Heritage Employees Celebration. Boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, a hell of a lot.
It's great to see you. How you doing?
Great.
Well, tell us, Hector, tell us about this, what you've got coming up. Now, this is the 10th year, so this is kind of a special year.
It's
a
very
decade of greatness, right?
Yes, it is. It's taken 10 years to get together. A small group of city employees got together and built up to this year. And on the 16th of September, 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to have a little show in downtown Fort Worth at City Hall.
Okay, so right at City Hall is where
you'll be.
Right
at 1000 Throckmorton.
Now, you told me before this is open to the public and free of charge, is that right?
Open to the public, free of charge. We'd like your viewers to come and visit us. We're going to have dancing, some of the folklorico groups to dance. And we're going to have some vendors selling some of the better cuisines.
That's great. So lots of food to take advantage of.
Exactly.
Now, is this just for the Hispanic community or
anybody
in the entire North Texas area?
Everybody to come and join and enjoy our presentation to celebrate
and learn more about your culture.
Exactly.
Fantastic. So. Now, is this something you've been involved with all 10 years?
No. I'm new to the organization. I've only been there 6 years.
Well, that's over half the time.
But I am learning, and we are getting together, and I am the one that's putting up a couple of the displays. One of them is going to be a pyramid, the Mayan three-dimensional pyramid of the Chichen Itza people. So I think you'll enjoy watching that. What else do we have? We're going to have a guest speaker, Dr. Robert Calderon from the North Texas University. He specializes in the Mexican-American studies. Let's see.
Very interesting. Well, let me ask you this. As you look back over the 6 years that you have been involved, and that's over half the time that you've been doing this, is there one thing that comes to mind that you're maybe most proud of? That as a Hispanic, you say, you know, this is my culture, this is my nationality. I'm proud of what we've done and how we've been able to share this, not only with the people in Fort Worth that might be Hispanic, but with the entire community. My
proudest moment has been the kids, knowing that they can respect their heritage, but be American. And the transition is phenomenal. They haven't forgotten their roots, but they're American first. I've enjoyed that part.
Now, are you from Fort Worth originally?
No. I was born in Mexico.
Really?
And raised in the United States. My grandparents moved from the United States to avoid the Depression. And then we moved back.
Very interesting. That's great. Well, thanks for all that you're doing for not only the city of Fort Worth and the aviation department and what have you, but for what you're doing for this Hispanic Heritage Day. And again, give me the day and the date.
The date is going to be the 16th of September, 11 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, downtown Fort Worth at City Hall.
And it is free and open to the public.
Please come visit us.
Hector.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm going to try and get down there myself. Thank you so much. That's great. Don't forget to come on down and join the celebration Friday, September 16th from 11 in the morning till 1:30 in the afternoon, Jennings Street in Fort Worth, right there in front of City Hall. School is underway, by the way, in case you hadn't heard, all across this great country, but there are always concerns about state funds being cut to so many schools. Our next guests work to bridge the gap for students over in the Cedar Hill ISD. Billy Ballingy is a board member of the Cedar Hill ISD Education Foundation, and next to her is Denise Root. She is the executive director at the Cedar Hill ISD Education Foundation. And these education foundations were non-existent when I was going to school, and likely when you were going to school. Yes. They have done some incredible things. I've been on the board of a couple of these here in the North Texas area, and what they do and how they get things done is fantastic. So a giant thank you to you for being a part of the one over in Cedar Hill.
Well, thank you for volunteering your time for our sister organizations.
Well, it's for our future. It's for our children. And sometimes I think people forget that that's the most important resource we have on the face of this earth. So we better get it right and do it right. Well, thank you so much for coming this morning. It's great to see you.
Thank you.
Tell me about what it is that you're doing over in Cedar Hill that might be a little different than some of the other foundations around the community.
One of the things that we are very excited about is that we're implementing an orchestra program, not a traditional band program, but an orchestra program in the Cedar Hill ISD, which we find not only helps kids in arts, but is a great help to them in mathematics and other academic areas. We're starting very young. Some of our students as early as elementary school are in the orchestra program, and the Education Foundation is helping buy the instruments and fund that program as those students grow through the district. Last year we gave $27,000 to the ISD to buy instruments so that it could move to an intermediate school. And we're real proud of this particular program.
Well, you should be. And you know, you talk about the arts and music. I've been on the board of both the Fort Worth Symphony and the Dallas Symphony. Grew up in a music family. Yes. And that's one of the first things that gets the axe and is taken out of the school districts. And I agree. I learned so much for being a part of music and being in orchestra and wind ensemble. And I played sports. I mean, that was my life. Right. But if I hadn't had that musical part of my life, I think it would have been very different, just the way I look at things every day.
So many districts are cutting that portion,
that's what I mean.
And Cedar Hill actually is increasing its funding to the arts despite the financial handicap that all of our districts are finding themselves in.
Can you tell us more about the program or other things that we might not be aware of that you think we should take advantage of or be able to maybe do this in other areas as well?
In other areas other than music?
Right.
Well, we're funding other areas with science and math and technology. One of our grants that we've given out this year is for an organic classroom where students are actually going to plan and construct an herb garden, and they'll have herbs and organic vegetables and wildflowers, even butterflies. Want to see how that's going to work. And after-school clubs will be focused on that, and also summer programs, and they'll learn math and science skills along with that.
When you say that grants have been cut, and either one of you can pick up on this, but I mean, money is unfortunately just controls just about everything we do in our lives these days. And yet, I wonder, is it a lot of money that was taken from you? Or do you really have to generate an incredible amount of money? Or
our district recently had to cut $4 million from the budget. Now we are.
So you're talking about a lot of money.
We're talking about a lot of money, and our organization can't make up that $4 million. But we hope to make an impact. We've raised over $500,000 for the district in a very short period of time, and
well, I tell you what, I'm going to interrupt you because we have a sample of how some of those Cedar Hill students have had an opportunity to do some of the things and take advantage of some of those instruments that have been purchased with the Cedar Hill Education Foundation funds. First, I'm going to tell you that we're going to hear from a group of 3rd and 4th graders from Bray Elementary, and then a group of 7th graders who are in the middle schools. Jeffrey Golden, by the way, will be directing the 3rd and the 4th graders, and Wendy Anui will be directing the 7th graders. Listen up. That's pretty good stuff. Tell you what, very quickly, you got a gala coming up Tell us about that, how people can get involved.
Yes, we do. It's coming up on Friday, September 23rd at the Midlothian Conference Center. Our theme this year is going to be Viva Las Vegas. We're going to have great fun, live music, casino games, and Elvis is going to make an appearance.
He'll be in the house.
Yes, he'll be in the
All
house.
right.
And our website is www.cedarhillef.org for more information.
She got it in there. Denise, Billy, thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us.
And thanks to all of you as well for joining us on this edition of Talk Street. Until next time, I'm Scott Murray. Have a great day, everybody.